hashtags. We're getting to hashtags now. This is the big thing, right? What are we going to learn? We're going to integrate keywords in our captions to maximize the reach of our posts and get extra boosts. So think about hashtags as keywords. You hear keywords about your website a lot. You hear keywords everywhere in digital media. So hashtags are your keywords for Instagram, for Facebook, for TikTok. And keywords can help you get found, but the success of your post depends on controllable and uncontrollable factors. And these are your content, your follower activity, and the Instagram algorithm, of course. Now, here are some tips about hashtags. Avoid oversaturated hashtags, meaning avoid using ultra large hashtags, which is over 100 million and such, like mom, hashtag travel, hashtag girl. You will never get anywhere with that. So don't ever, don't even waste the space you have for those hashtags. And don't use anything under 100 either. I would say your safe space would be in between 1,000 to 900,000. But if you're beginning, then I would say 1,000 to 5,000. I'm sorry, 1,000 to 500,000. So we said don't use the big ones, and these are, a lot competition for these posts, and you can't be discovered. Also, another thing is you're targeted by the bots. What are the bots? Those spams. As soon as you post something, if you use one of these huge hashtags, they start spamming you. Why? Because they know it is someone who doesn't know the algorithm and they're using these hashtags. So let me go get this person while they're fresh and don't know anything, kind of deal. But yeah, don't fall in that trap with the bots and the spammers. Avoid spam tags. Exactly. See, here are some of them. Do not ever use these hashtags. And do not ever do follow for follows unless you're going to engage with people that you followed and that those people are in your niche. So I say this all the time. Don't do the follow for follows. And do not use these hashtags because these are literally the bait for the bots and the spammers. I mean, bait for you, for them to come get you. And it doesn't attract any targeted traffic. If you say follow for follow, that could be anybody. It has nothing to do with your niche. Of course, temporary vanity metrics. What did we say vanity metric was? Is, worrying about getting a bunch of followers, which is not even a big deal anymore. Not even a good thing anymore. Use relevant hashtags. What does this mean? Your hashtags need to be relevant to your niche. They need to be relevant to the target audience, and they need to be relevant to your content. So if you are posting a picture about airplanes, do not put hashtags about shoes. Or if your niche is fashion, do not put hashtags about boats. I'm just making it up, but basically it needs to be all consistent, relevant, and again, cohesive. How many hashtags can you use? All right. In your feed posts, you can use up to 30 hashtags. What is recommended? About 25. That's like the sweet spot. Some tested it and they think that using all 30 hashtags are kind of spammy. So they think that 25 to 28 would be the sweet spot. Yes, you can use all 30, but I would recommend 25 to 28. In your Instagram stories, you can use 10 hashtags. I know you only have one hashtag emoji or GIF or whatever, but you can also type your hashtags on your IG story photo. If you put 10 hashtags on this photo, you know you're going to be covering the entire screen of your story. So what you're going to do with your 2 fingers, you're going to minimize those 10 hashtags. And then you're going to post an emoji on top of it so that it's going to basically hide your hashtags on your story. And again, I can show this with screenshots. As in the computer screen, I can't do the story, so I can show it to you. But basically, please utilize hashtags in your stories. This is not something that many people do and many people know. Again, 10 is the highest number of hashtags you can use. So we don't ever recommend using all of them, but you can. However, I would say sweet spot would be 8 to 9. Again, for more visibility. And so that it doesn't look too bad, we are going to minimize the hashtags and we're going to hide it behind an emoji or a GIF of some sort. And your Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels, if you don't know the Instagram Reels yet, it is very new. I think since August we've had it in the United States. So it's almost like a TikTok, but it is only 15 seconds long. They are working on planning on making them longer. But basically right now, the most organic and the most popular way of being visible is the Reels. So make sure to use your Reels. You can use 30 hashtags in the caption, just like your feed, right? But only 10 in the visual. So think about Instagram Reels being a video story that also has the captions like a feed post. So you can write captions and you can put hashtags in the captions. And also you can put hashtags in the video. So make sure to utilize both parts. Just like the story, again, write your hashtags on your video content, minimize it, hide it behind an emoji or hide it behind a GIF, and use hashtags in your captions as well. And again, the sweet spot would be 25 to 28 in the captions and 8 to 9 in the visual content itself. Where do we use hashtags? So this is a question we get a lot. Some people want to use their hashtags in the captions of their posts. Some put it in the comments so that the post is not looking too long and scattered. It doesn't matter for the algorithm, but I will give you a secret in a second. It doesn't matter for the algorithm, you can write it on both. Now the captions, it's going to reduce the character space that you can use, but I really don't see so many people using the maximum amount of character space anyway with their captions. It doesn't look as clean as, without the captions, and it's easy to schedule and automate. You can basically copy and paste the entire caption and their hashtags and post it, which I do most of the time. Now on the comment, it's easy to forget to post. This is true. Now, one thing you need to do, a couple of algorithm hacks that we're within these 4 sessions. We're going to talk about algorithm here and there as we get to different subjects. Before and after you post anything, start engaging. Start commenting on other people's posts. And then in about 15 minutes or so, post. And then keep engaging with other people's posts for another 10, 15 minutes. Within 10 minutes of your post, you need to go back to your post and comment on your own post. This is very important. If you if you get engagement within 10 minutes of your post, that is going to basically maximize your visibility. Instagram loves that. So all social media influencers, all the digital marketing people who, does social media marketing and such, they all schedule their tools to post the comment or the story, whatever it is. I'm sorry, post the content, post the content and then comment on it within 10 minutes. They schedule both. So within those 10 minutes, you can comment with hashtags as well. But if you use all 30 hashtags in your captions, it's not going to let you comment with any more hashtags. So you can also do some hashtags in the captions and some hashtags in the comments. But make sure to comment on your post within 10 minutes of your post, after your post, and make sure to engage with other people's posts, relevant people's posts, within 15 minutes before and after you post anything. These are very important and it's going to boost your visibility like crazy. If you do that every time consistently, you will see your numbers, your engagement is going to go really high.